Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I will be reviewing Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Na. It is a young adult book. It is the second in the series. I'll show you the cover, see if I can get that to focus clearly. You can see how it shows the main characters as Lee and, I'm assuming it's Lee and Ren. And you can see how Lee's eyes are like this beautiful luminous color. I don't know how clearly you can see that. And I guess I'll introduce you to Rai because he's being insistent. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is Rai, one of my cats. And he is an attention hog, so he might be here with me for the rest of the video. I don't know. Anywho. I'll put a link for the first video I did in the description box. I don't own a physical copy. I borrowed the book from my library's digital collection, and I borrowed the first one and the third one, all from the digital library. If you have a public library, use it. They are amazing. It's such a great resource. I love that you can get physical books and digital books. My library is called the Kindale Library. Everyone there is amazing. I actually work there casual, part-time. It's honest, I love libraries. Anyone who loves books loves libraries. But we'll get back to the book now. Like I said, it is the second in the series. The little description that they give for like the back of the book, I'll read that to you now. Lee and Ren have escaped their oppressive lives in the Hidden Palace, but soon learn that freedom comes with a terrible price. Now, hopefully if you're watching this, you've already read the first book and you know who Lee and Ren are and a little bit about the world. It takes place in an Asian-inspired fantasy world. There are three main castes. There's humans, which are called paper castes, steel castes, and moon castes, which are demons. And the moon castes are like anthropomorphic. I cannot say that word. Animals that have been humanized, like the movie Sing or Zootopia. Steel castes are a blend of humans and demons. So like humans with like ears or tails or like a few scales or a little bit of feathers, but not full on one or the other. This book is basically the girls, along with a few allies, running from the king's soldiers who are hunting them down. And while they're being hunted down, they are trying to convince more people to ally with them and join their side in their fight against the king. Again, I liked the world building and the descriptions. They're really good. The main topics are still feminism. I am having trouble with big words today. A lot more on how different people cope with trauma in different ways. And it's kind of interesting to see how the author portrayed that with different characters having similar trauma experiences but coping with it in completely different ways. I forgot to mention in the first book that this series is LGBTQ. The main characters, Lee and Ren, are both girls and they are together. I personally am not offended by anything like that. I know some people are, and I know it's a very important topic that needs to be in books. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I find love to be love. Love is as it is. Two people love each other. That's all that really matters. I found this book a little slow-paced, but not too bad. The beginning was slow, and it gets better in the second half of the book. There's more action, more things happening in the second half of the book. The writing style is still first person. There are a couple of chapters from points of view of different people who are not in Lee and Ren's party. The rest of the book is from Lee's point of view. The characters continue to grow with the book, learning from their mistakes and the situations that happen. It's not really friends to lovers anymore because they're already lovers. those scenes, it's a slow burn romance, and there's fade to black scenes. No real details or spiciness per se. The fight scenes are good. Lots of swords and hand-to-hand combat. I found the characters diverse and very relatable, very realistic on how they react to certain problems and situations. Everyone reacts differently to different situations, and she portrays that very well in this book. I did get emotional. It gave me the feels, some very sad moments, probably a little bit more than halfway through, that I will not talk about because that is spoilers. Spoilers! You want the window, don't you? No, you can't have the window right now. I found the main plot to be interesting, and I still wanted to see how it turned out. That's why I kept reading. Although, like I said, it got better halfway through the book. The first half was still boring and slow paced. I wasn't as interested, but I liked the plot and I wanted to know what happened, so I kept reading. The end was a bit of a cliffhanger leading into the final book, so it makes sense that there's a bit of a cliffhanger. But it was satisfying. Like, I feel it wrapped up what they were doing in this book. Do you want down? Are you done? You don't want to be on video? Not that your back and your head are in it. Okay, we'll put you back down. Cats, what can I say? They like to be part of everything, don't they? I lost track of what I was saying again. Oh yes, the ending of the book. I found it satisfying, but it was good. Like I said, a bit of a cliffhanger. I would rate this book 4.5 stars. And after reading this one, I would definitely recommend the series to people. The first one I wasn't so sure about, but I wanted to keep reading. But it's worth it. It's worth reading the first one to get to this one. I don't know what else to say. That basically wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.